Hello friends, Lewis here. Today I want to talk to you about depression. What is it? Who gets it? How do you beat it? How can you manage it? What's it like having it? So I've had depression before, in various different levels and guises, and I've experienced these intense feelings related to feelings of inadequacy, not being good enough, not knowing where to go in life, being aimless and directionless, feeling very remote, remorseful about myself, feeling very let down by myself, feeling very out of place, out of position in the world, feeling very sad, like this very deep sadness that sort of permeates through your body. And I've gotten through that period. I've made it through alive, and I'm fit and healthy now. And I thought I'd talk to you about it. And the reason I thought I would talk to you about it is often when you run into these critical times within your life, you don't really know where to turn. You sort of start to try and talk to your friends and family about it. Oftentimes they're not necessarily well equipped to deal with that level of emotional intensity, and it can be very scary for you as the individual with depression on whatever scale to talk about those feelings openly with those people. So you end up kind of trying to hide it and just trying to feel like, or pretend like everything's fine, even though it's not under the surface. And so the first thing I would say is those feelings are very, very normal. It's very, very normal for a human to experience those types of feelings and emotions. And I think it's important, like the very first thing you need to do is realize that most people in life throughout humanity will have had those feelings before, and they may not have talked to you about them, but there's people out there that have experienced something that you are experiencing. And, some people get through it and some people have a very hard time with it, but just the first point there is know that other people experience it, right? The other thing that will hopefully give you some confidence is that you can feel like you are trapped in that. You feel like you are trapped in a dead end and you don't know how to get out, you don't know how to escape, and you don't know how to shake yourself out of it. That's also okay, because you can make it out of it. This is often where you might have like suicidal thoughts, feelings of like, I want to kill myself because I don't know any way to get out of it. Speaking from my own experience, this is getting pretty intense here, but I thought about hanging myself from a tree, and this is when I had my third child, and I was married, and I was in a stressful sort of corporate job, and I was renovating a house, right? And so there was a lot going on. And so those feelings, those thoughts for me were very big and very emotional to hold, and I didn't feel like I could talk to other people about them because they were so big and scary. And it was only when I said them out loud to other people that the sort of stress from it started to lift. Because I guess it was the first point that I described how intense those feelings in my head were, and there was a lot of shame tied to them, and there was a lot of worry tied to revealing them because I didn't want to let people down or let them know how much I was actually struggling. And then often what happens when you start to communicate those feelings to people is they'll immediately go into panic mode, and you'll find yourself in this whirlwind of antidepressants, talk therapy, psychotherapy, maybe get admitted, whatever it might be. But I think the first step, right, is knowing that you're not alone in having those feelings. So those are also common feelings that humans have, and they're allowed to have, and there's nothing wrong with having them. It is very confronting when you do have them. So I'm here to tell you that it's okay if you've had them or are having them, right? Those are feelings that do occur. That's not who you are though. Those are just feelings, and you can experience those feelings without thinking or without sort of trying to decouple yourself from, this is me now and this is my existence, and my brain and body are telling me that they want to end it. That's your body, right? And those are your feelings. So let's go back a step and try and simplify it. It's okay to feel sad, depressed, remorseful, just with a malaise. It's okay to feel depressed. It's okay to feel sad. It's also okay to feel feelings of suicide. It's okay to feel like you want to harm yourself, because those are natural feelings that do occur for people.